Breaking news comes in from the United States, and this is with Donald Trump reiterating his claim over Greenland. Trump has come out to say, I think something will work out. Denmark can't be relied upon over Greenland. Greenland is crucial for national security. So you remember, US, Denmark, Greenland, foreign ministers all hold a meet. That is what we are given to understand of the situation. Donald Trump has clearly said that Denmark cannot be relied upon to protect the island, even as he said that something will work out with respect to the future governance of the Danish overseas territory. So this comes in after a high-stakes meeting between the US, Danish and the Greenlandic officials and the foreign ministers of each of these countries, indicating that fundamental differences still remain between how Washington, Copenhagen and Nuuk see the political future of the very island. Shivani continues to be with us, but before that, quickly let's listen into what Donald Trump had to say on the very matter.
The premier of Greenland said today, we prefer to stay with Denmark. Do you see that as the
Who
final
said
word?
that?
The premier of Greenland.
Well, that's their problem. That's their problem. I disagree with him. I don't know who he is, don't know anything about him, but that's going to be a big problem for him.
With that, viewers, we continue to have Shivani with us. Shivani, this is another particular geopolitical issue that we see blowing over at this given point of time, blowing up rather at this given point of time. But if you could just bring us some more details of that high-stakes meeting that's taken place between the foreign ministers of all three places, including the fact that they might not have reached a consensus and fundamental differences still continue to, in fact, exist amongst the three nations.
See, looking at the whole situation and the challenges, Greenland is also getting threats, sort of for what happened in Venezuela. That's what Donald Trump has been saying, and he says that the problem is there, that there's nothing, there's not a thing that Denmark can do about it if Russia or China wants to occupy Greenland. So what he has been saying after a remark that had come in from Greenland, where it said that we choose to be with Denmark rather than being with the United States, and we keep our freedom plans for a later period of time. So he's saying that he cannot rely on any other country because the national security of the United States is important. The foreign ministers of Denmark and Greenland had met with the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Vice President J.D. Vance at the White House. But following this meeting, the Danish foreign minister and the other ministers, they all did not reach the consensus, it seems, because after that also we've been seeing a lot of statements that are coming in from the United States President Donald Trump. He says that this is a serious problem, and I think something will work out. So what that thing will be, will it through negotiations or some action that he's been threatening of, like what he did in Venezuela? So we have to wait and watch. A lot is evolving on that front too also, Shreya.
Right, Shivani, thank you for putting it into context for us about what exactly has gone down in the meeting and which side has to say what on the entire situation now, which honestly at this point of time seems quite like a deadlock.